United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio firmly stated that Venezuelan dictator Nicolas Maduro's days are numbered. Marco Rubio stated that this time it is final and that Venezuelans will soon be able to live in freedom without specifying a date or time. Confirming Marco Rubio's statement, the Southern Command deployed more vessels and troops to the Caribbean, surrounding Venezuela with warships, fighter aircraft, and even a nuclear submarine, which has stayed on standby. The blockade setup is not just symbolic, but a clear demonstration that the United States has decided to use all its military superiority to pressure the Chavista regime. The military operation includes intercepting aircraft, a maritime blockade, and, if necessary, amphibious landings on Venezuelan territory. The operation goes far beyond military exercises. It represents the largest strategic siege against Maduro since he took power. In this video, we will talk about 8 United States Navy vessels that are strategically positioned around Venezuela. Welcome to Life in the Barracks. Directly authorized by Donald Trump's government, the operation in the Caribbean Sea mobilized destroyers, submarines, helicopter carriers, fighter jets, and thousands of troops trained for high-intensity warfare. Officially, the stated goal is to combat drug trafficking, but the choice of targets makes it clear that the intention is to hit Maduro and his inner circle. They are accused of leading the powerful Los Soles cartel, responsible for moving tons of drugs throughout Latin America. Among the vessels deployed by the United States, 3 destroyers stand out for their sophistication. The United States ship Gravely from the Arleigh Burke class is equipped with the AEGIS combat system and Tomahawk missiles, making it a key asset in air defense and precision strikes. Alongside it, the United States ship Samson strengthens the interception of hostile aircraft and vessels. The United States ship Jason Dunham serves as an advanced command platform, monitoring multiple targets and ensuring full control of the maritime region. These destroyers form a front line, shielding against any Venezuelan retaliation. The onboard technology allows them to neutralize enemy fighters, drones, or even submarines, ensuring that the main fleet remains untouched. It's as if Maduro is surrounded by eyes that see every movement of his military forces. But the most intimidating piece on this board is the United States ship Iwo Jima, an amphibious assault ship of the WASP class. It can carry up to 1,000 Marines and operate 30 aircraft, including assault helicopters and vertical takeoff fighters. Its function is clear. If ordered, it is the perfect base for landings on hostile ground, projecting power in an immediate and devastating way. Supporting this expeditionary capability are the United States ship San Antonio and United States ship Fort Lauderdale, both San Antonio-class vessels. Designed for amphibious transport, they can launch armored assault vehicles and helicopters in a matter of minutes. The mission of these ships is to keep troops and equipment ready for any possible escalation, directly supporting the United States ship Iwo Jima. To ensure strategic coverage, the United States ship Lake Erie enters the scene as a guided missile cruiser. Its role is to serve as a bodyguard for the amphibious ships, providing both long-range strike capability and anti-air defense. This ship is seen as one of the pillars of command in the siege, coordinating information and ensuring superiority in any naval combat. The quietest card in the arsenal is the United States ship Newport News, a fast-attack nuclear submarine. Invisible to the eye, it patrols the waters of the Caribbean, monitoring communications and detecting any attempt by Venezuela to move submerged forces. Its ability to launch cruise missiles and torpedoes makes it an invisible and lethal enemy, constantly aimed at Maduro. Together, these vessels create a wall of steel around Venezuela. The goal is, of course, to pressure the dictator to surrender, cut off his sources of funding, and show the world that the time of impunity for the Chavista regime is running out. Many experts believe that the American blockade aims to force negotiations, but without ruling out the military option. American power is not limited to the sea. Elite Marines were sent to strategic bases in the region. They are capable of carrying out rapid landings, surgical infiltrations, and even capturing specific targets, such as key figures of Chavismo. Trained to operate by helicopters, amphibious vehicles, or even submarine infiltration, the Marines represent the lethal force of immediate response. Every move was designed to isolate Maduro and send the message that there is no easy way out. American troops can quickly seize strategic areas, neutralize defenses, and assert dominance within hours. This readiness is part of the psychological pressure, indicating the regime is cornered. Meanwhile, Maduro tries to project strength in his speeches, but faces internal defections and growing popular pressure. The humanitarian crisis and hunger have already weakened support for his government and the large American fleet presence. It's another blow to his narrative of resistance. The offer of millions of dollars for the capture of Maduro and his closest allies is another factor that weakens the dictator. Many in his ranks are considering leaving, fearing the drug trafficking alliance will condemn them. The military siege, combined with the price on his head, puts Maduro at one of the most fragile moments of his career. On the international stage, the Brazilian president maintains the position of a careful observer, while other Latin American nations are already signaling logistical and diplomatic support for the American moves. The Brazilian government's statements condemning the actions of the Trump administration make Brazil's situation even more complicated on the international stage, as it shows a certain complicity with dictatorial regimes. Though there is no official confirmation of an invasion, the presence of the United States ship Iwo Jima and other amphibious ships in the area already sends a message that the landing of troops could happen at any moment in Venezuela. Every detail of the siege was planned to reduce Maduro's room for maneuver. Whether by the brute force of the destroyers or the subtlety of a submarine, the goal is the same: to corner the dictator and force him to give in. The Venezuelan people watch anxiously, seeing in the military movement a possible chance for liberation. Hope grows every day, but there is also the lingering fear of the price that may have to be paid in the event of a direct confrontation. What is at stake is not just the future of Maduro, but the fate of an entire nation. We wanted to thank all our subscribers who helped us reach the milestone of 50 million views here on the channel. This greatly motivates us and shows that fighters across Brazil and worldwide trust Vida No Quartel's daily analyses. This support motivates us to keep bringing quality, strategic content that's always connected to the major events shaping global geopolitics. At Vida No Quartel, you stay updated on all military news. Leave your like, subscribe, and watch one of the videos appearing on your screen. See you next time, combatants.